Oh, we're streaming. We're playing some Tiny Rogues. Oh, how's it going, everybody? How's it going, Zed this? We gotta start with a nice build since Bun isn't around. Probably not. And that said, I don't know what I want to start with. Some kind of superpower, maybe. I think I want to be more physically based, so I won't get the int. How's it going, Wraithbow? How's it going, Arduin? How's everybody doing this morning? Pretty good? Well, that's good to hear. How's it going, THC? Happy morning to you as well. 480p on a 75-inch TV is not great. Oh boy. I'm sorry for the low resolution. Hopefully it improves. Rewatching ATO. Saw the they were streaming. Perfect timing then. How's it going, Chef? I have successfully punched a spider. Extra melee damage per suppression we have. Maybe we can do something with that. Still don't want the intelligence. Oops. Well, alright then. I guess that's one way to clear a room. It's your first time ever watching Tiny Rogues? Ah. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I enjoy this game. Armor break with top end damage, crit hit chance. We'll go with this. Although with the hero gauntlets, if I can get extra, all the fun stuff for just punching. Punching's fun. Alright, movement speed and permanent tailwind. Super devoted. Get +4 to just everything. Gain 2 times maximum good, evil, awful, chaotic. You are revived once per floor. You are protected from getting cursed. That's an interesting one that I'm not even sure if I've seen before. You get this, and then you get either the plus good or plus evil suit. And then you could be really good or really evil. uh, I'm interested to see if I could find it. I mean, there's only one way to try, right? Oh, that suppression goes great with our dragon scale ring. Let's see. Ouch. Oh, that's just a whole level in there. Okay. Could you have 12 good or 16 good? That is the question, for which I have no answer currently. Honestly, rage is fine. How's it going, medium? We'll get some boots about it. And let's just quickly get rid of these robots. There we go. Stabby, 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 stabby. Am I planning to go superhero, supervillain, or super person? Whichever of the... I'm going to look for set bonuses, and I'm going to look for the good or the evil set bonus set, because there's no lawful or chaotic set. Just to get the maximum amount. I don't have a lightning weapon, but, the rest of these I'm definitely not doing, so I guess I'll grab that one. Person man! Alright, we'll take a key. We'll get some dice. How's it going, craft, please? Wedding dress. That is not the set I'm currently looking for. Flamerang or a cactus flail. A flail meringue. I'm going to sell this wedding dress. Doesn't look like I'm going to be doing punchy things, so I'm going to sell the gloves. The vigilante mask I no longer need because I'm super devoted. And then if I'm gonna use the flail, I'll get rid of the bardiche. We'll travel light. How's it going, Dark Lord? I'll use my one key to give myself as many opportunities as I can to find what I'm looking for. Well, it wasn't that. Alright, we got the magic find, so that's something. Ow. Helmet, rare item. I'll go helmet. I suppressed that. Help, help, I'm being suppressed. Treasure find for point of evil we have, but I'd have to give it my dragon scale ring. But that would lower my damage by like 40% currently. Well, until I get hit, honestly. But the treasure find can help us find what we're looking for. So I'm gonna go for it. That is a good shop. I don't need that yet because I don't know if I'm gonna be good or evil. Let's see. I have enough souls where I can upgrade something. I can like upgrade my health. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. I'll stay safe. I say stay safe. I have extra revives. We have a key, so I'll look at weapons. Oh, the big chomper. Or a skull wand. Nah, we're chompers around this household. We need to summon the Twiddler. Oh, we need to get that Twiddler. Oh, sewer drugs. It is 5 intelligence, which isn't great, but yeah. I looked at chat for a second and got hit by the slowest moving bullet known to man. How's it going, Blue Dude? How's it going, Mr. Bearman? Hi and bye. That's probably worth 8 gold. I'll go and make it back real quick. Boots. No, I'll just use my last suppression. There we go. Oh, +1 reward. Nimbus Cloud, Dexterity, Shock Enemies, Crit Chance. None of these are terribly exciting, but I think I'm gonna save my dice. Hunter Cloak, why not? Dragon Slayer stash, sure. I'm gonna fully recover just for safety. Well, there goes all my keys. But I got a bonus heart out of it, so won't complain. Got a key back. Let's see. While there are fewer than 4, deal more damage at far range. While there are more than 2, deal more damage at close range. I think I can do better than these. Your hearts count as soul hearts. If I had soul heart synergy, that'd be neat. Lightning Conductor is fine. My weapon is a bit slow, but I very often don't use my ability enough, but this could incentivize me to use it more. Let's just go maximum attack speed. How's it going, Manitoba? Oh, strength. We'll take strength. The old arcade. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Okay, that's fine. Helmet could be one of the sets I'm looking for. It's a set, but it's not the one we're looking for. Tick speed, on dash, inflict taunt. You know what? We'll roll a little bit. Several sets. This set completes my cultist set for what that accounts towards. Emblem of Chaos, treasure pine for point of chaos we have. Honestly, I'm gonna grab the cultist hood because since I have the cultist lantern, it's influencing that. What determines how far out that weapon orbits? The weapon itself. It's got a range, and it will just try to target whatever's within its orbit. But it's got a maximum and a minimum. Yeah. Obsidian chest could have what I'm looking for in it, technically. Ow. Elementalist robe and necro torch. I mean, the set is the effective debuffs, and we're not doing any debuffs, so I'll just do that. I mean, I guess the cultist lantern is extra damage per missing heart, and I technically always have 20% extra damage, and now it's 40% until I heal. So, nah. Massa. Triggers magical blade on attack. War fans. Maybe we'll try that out just to see how that goes. Seems like it could be neat. Blessing is nice, but I have a lot of stuff to sell. Keep my inventory clean. How's it going, Floofy Foxy? I won't sell the big chomper yet because I don't know how well this is going to work out, but I'll hold on to these because I might use them at some point, maybe. This run is a superhero run for super heroisms and such. Do I like this better than Big Chompy? Oh, also my attack speed isn't fixed. Thank you very much, Wreathbow. It's expensive, but we'll do that to get rid of our one curse. And now we can no longer be cursed, and we have 7 good. So if we can find the good set is what we're looking for. It'll lower my damage, but it'll keep me alive, so I'll do that. I almost want to do something like that. 20% damage versus a bunch of necrotic damage if I'm using the Maramasa specifically. Big Chompy hits harder, but hits less often. And I've done Big Chompy a lot, and I don't think I've ever done a Maramasa build, so I'm kind of... I want to lean into it to see how good it is. There we go. Epic item or an accessory. Technically the set I'm looking for is a hat and an accessory, so as much as an epic item is probably better overall, if I'm going all in for what I'm looking for. Alright, robots have been derobotized. Ow. I'm going to die. I've died. Strength, shaman mask, no. And even more no. See, I still need to attune to that. I won't be on death's door, but I'll hang out here like this. How's that? And then I'll reattune to the cultist, and I'll be cultisty. Because I get a free revive every floor. If I die, I die. Maybe I should just lean into being on death's door. I've already been hit once this run. Maybe I'll die in this room. You know how I said how I wanted to lean into this weapon because I haven't used it before? I'm determining more and more quickly that I don't like this weapon that much. But I've invested money in it now, so I feel obligated to keep trying. Lucky hit chance, trigger maniac. Trigger maniac, I mean, if I'm using the Maramasa, is probably pretty good. Because we're doing magical blade shenanigans. Oh, I'm a sucker for that sunken cost fallacy. If I've spent any amount of money on it, then I have to make it work. That's just the way it is. Fake ranger stash and the C in Ultra C stands for commit. That's one of the things it stands for. Ow. Alrighty. Well, I would love the dice, but I don't have any pain to spare if I want to keep a revive on hand, and I do. We got a little bit of money. We'll look in the shop. Yeah, okay. What happened to my old intro, the wheel spin? It turns out no one cared about it but, like, me and a very small amount of other people. And when you are trying to get people's attention to watch your YouTube video for the first time and they're looking at that little YouTube preview, if you're not getting right to the point, then a lot of people stop caring and you get less new people watching your stuff. So I liked it, but it wasn't great for getting new people in. Bear pelt hood, meh. Blessing is great, but I'll take the intelligence stone. I'm using a more intelligence-focused weapon. Guaranteed set item. That gives us hope. And in fact, I'm going to drop that on the ground and waste future money just so it doesn't influence it to give me more of those. Chop, chop, chop away. Alright. It got you in, you were looking for no for content at the time? Well, I'm glad it did. Also, oh, we found it. We have to give away a legendary, but we found one of the pieces we're looking for. The cultist set is dead. Which means we gotta get rid of the cultist set as soon as possible. I'm not gonna let it influence anything. I'm just gonna drop it on the ground right now. And since I'm doing that, I'm going to fully recover because I don't have to be at low health anymore. Gotta change out that DMS symbol for Bahamut. Well, I need to change it out for an angelic ring is what I need to change it out for. What happened? Your Wi-Fi disconnected? Depends on how long ago disconnected, I suppose. Not too much. Devil Cloak! Hold on a second. Alright. So, we can go either way here. One or the other. I don't care which I find. I'll figure it out. We need that legendary ring. Oh, if we got that legendary ring, that would be so sick. Ow. Oh, I walked right into it like a fool. I'll get some extra money here. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And we gotta hold on to everything else. I think we can do better than this. We don't do any buffs currently. Oh, well, we do have buffs. We have Rage. Rage is a buff. So, if we want to attack even faster, bet the dog. But I feel like I really want to get an on-attack trigger ability. If I can. Like Lightning Conductor, I think it would be great right now. I don't have anything that I need in there. Oh, come on. That didn't hit me. How dare you. Do I still have that Lightning Charm? I have the Lightning Weapon Upgrade level charm, but that doesn't make this a Lightning Weapon, sadly. Yeah, that's fine. As much as I want this strength, I have to go for the set item stash every time. Oh, you frickin' tornado. Oh, well, there's the goodness ring. Alright. And marksman gloves do nothing for me, but I'll put them on because I can. Alright, so my good is 11 out of 16. So, I have more room for being more good. How good can I be? So I currently have plus 55% extra damage. And guaranteed lucky hit chance. Charm or a helmet. I guess we go charm. I have some red dice, but I don't want to use them this early. Ow. I hate fighting this guy. Alright, dodge, duck, dip, dive, and don't get hit. I walked right into that. Fire weapon upgrade level. The fencing suit. Alright, now I was like, if I can find that that legendary ring, then I can do some fancy things with the fencing suit too. But I need to use the chest side for the devil cloak if that unlikely event were to occur. So all these kind of suck. I don't have any rerolls for it. I need to buy good things, please. Hey, cold weapon. Evade and skill effect. I can only buy one here, sadly. So I guess I'm gonna grab the evade. I still have so much more good to good. How's it going, Tip Tax? Do you remember Karma being up to 16? It's not normally. It's because I'm super devoted. Skip the potion refill to get more good. Yeah. That's the spicy side, but we'll do it. I wish to recover. I'm good for it, I promise. Okay. Guess I'll get gold here. Go. And by the way, how goes the whole video recording thing in preparation for your week out? Busy, stressful. Started the extra recording by me having COVID, and then it continues now that I've recovered with James having COVID. So, it's been an ordeal. But we're getting there. Zweihander. Butcher Cleaver, Bleed, Shock. Was happy to see Nimrod on the channel. I'm glad you like that. Apparently there's still some more stuff that I gotta figure out and unlock. Does that not make it a lightning weapon? Well, it does. Okay. That's normally a +1 and it's +2 because of the electric enchantment. Oh, but that is so much slower. I think I'm going to use it, so I'll just get rid of that. I'll get rid of that for space. This does nothing, so I'll get rid of that too. As much as I want the flask, the blessing could be more good. Or evil. Sure. Or magic find. Or lawful. Magic find. Photon barrier's not bad. For safety. But, eh. Alright. Heal up with you. Let's get an enchant with you. Quick. That's fine. I'll take that. Have 2 for the road. And then we'll go for the obsidian chest, because technically there's a small amount of hope that it could be the one legendary accessory we're looking for. So we gotta give it as many opportunities as we can afford. It was a legendary. Just not the one we were looking for. Not that I'll complain about it. More legendary weapons, truth and justice. And a thunderstorm scroll. That's it. I don't want to use Truth and Justice. I'm going to grab this key because that might be important in the future. Gloves or epic item? I don't have gloves, but epic item. My chess piece is merely just trying to find better stuff. I'll go for gloves just to make sure that I get something. Alright, I should stop taking hits. Oh, I said I should stop taking hits. I said I should stop taking hits. Oh, you know what? I don't have the attack speed that I require. There we go. Warlock gloves. Soul scarf. Halloween cape. Don't care about any of these. I guess I'll put on the warlock gloves. I'm not doing any damage over time, but it's a free inventory slot. Go for the flask refill. Go for the soul heart. Ugh. I don't like any of these. I'm gonna regret spending my key here. Triple dex is not bad because I'm protected from curses. How's it going, Shiario? What is Lee trying to force? I am the goodest good boy. I have the angelic hood, and I am super devoted. So my good level is 13 of 16. If I can nail it, I will get the accessory that allows me to have set bonuses even if I'm only using one item. So then I can also put on the devil cloak and be maximum good and maximum evil. But that's a pipe dream. How's it going, King Taltia? Am I feeling any better? I'm feeling better. Mostly because James got it now. But James is also working on being better. How's it going, Mendetta? Guess I'll just grab some more bombs about it. The Warlock Hood. Hope the Ultra Child doesn't catch it unless it came from the Ultra Child. Well, we initially thought that it came from the Ultra Child, but we've since learned that they just had like regular sicknesses, and our sickness was more sicknesslier. Honestly, Explosive Force might not be bad if we're doing a trigger fast-hitting situation. So, Explosive Force is fine. Advanced Sickness. Yes. The COVID. I would like that Lollipop, but Obsidian Chest gives me that extra roll for what I'm looking for. Oh, God, I hate it when there's multiple of those spinners in a room. God, I just got wrecked. Well, there's the Devil Horn, so we have the full Devil set to go with our full Angel set. For what that's worth. Oh, there goes a revive. Let's see. We'll do that. Spending these souls to fully recover feels bad, but I'm gonna do it. Now I think we roll for legendary. We don't have any golden dice, which is sad, but this does give us a shot. How's it going, buddy? Alright, one robot defeated. Two robots defeated. Ow. I don't know why I thought I could outrun that. Maybe it was because I assumed that you would have been dead and not be invincible. 4. How did he know? Who told him? We did not find the right legendary. And we don't have any rerolls. Sad. Alright. So now I can't recover because I want to save my souls so that I can buy things in the soul shop if we find the soul shop, so I can be more good. I'm not good enough yet. I could be better.
Emotional damage.
Oh, jeez. Come on. Just do that about it, I guess. Ow. Trigger damage, please. Honestly, Soul Heart's fine. Ah, equipment for souls. I can only buy 2 so I can get my good to 15. It's so close. All right. I'm pretty good. But I'm not as good as I could be. Yeah, at this point I'll take a flask. Yeah. Alright. The rest of my red dice for... do I accept accessory? I might accept accessory because I could roll off and get 2 things that are unrelated and be even worse off. Okay. Robots are dealt with. Ow. I'm just gonna try to play this part safe. Not gonna try to do anything too fancy. We're just gonna dodge. Alright, and then we just kind of continue to hang out. Alright, I'm just gonna play it slow again. Ow. Ow. Alright, playing it slow has failed me. Alright. Now if I found an angel charm, that'd be nice. The devil charm could be better. Honestly, these Dragon's Tail gauntlets are what I'm going to take, though. Because 20 power is nice, but 20% melee damage and the suppression is better than 25% damage over time, which is only affecting the burn from my boots. And the suppression is nice. That said, though, that's free real estate. I can keep the 25% damage over time and then just have evil in my heart. Where's mine, Sora? I don't have the full set because I don't have the hood on. Yeah, I'm gonna fully recover. King Taltia, don't worry about it. I don't mind. Okay. I'll take some soul hearts. I'll take a potion. Uh, 20% attack speed, sure, we'll take that. That is a lab coat. You know what? It's 20% damage right now. So, we'll do it. Another potion, please. Depraved run next? Yeah, sure. If I didn't recover, I could have gotten my last good in here, but I don't have enough souls. I only have 3. Nothing in there's gonna cost 3. That's sad. I can still hope for a shrine, except I can no longer try to roll for them. I'm currently using everything that I have, so I don't need any of that. A pawn shop that gave you souls for items would be great. Alright. I'm not as good as it is possible to be, but I'm pretty darn close. Gooder than I've ever been. Man, I'm a bit behind if I'm getting this on phase 1. Oh, the sun. Oh, I had a dash. I don't know why I thought I wouldn't. I was like, that my dash won't recover in time. I'll have to improvise. I could have just dashed. Take charge of your own destiny, mortal! I did. And I still have 2 revives to spare. Not dashing was improvising, King Taltia. I don't need that sass. Take it easy, Chef. Have a good night. Figured improvising was a skill that put you in the air for a period of time. How much mana do you think I had available? If it was higher than 0, you were incorrect. Alright. Oh, give me that stank beef. Didn't realize the skill cost mana. Yes, and turns out all skills in this game currently cost mana. Welcome back, buddy. Gloves or a helmet? Helmet, I suppose. Alright, all the pesky robots have been robotified. It's gonna take me a hot minute. Deprived early game is so bad. I was gonna make sure. Wizard hat, demolition boots, or thief gloves. Weirdly enough, I might take the wizard hat because more mana recovery means more curse. And I don't really care about those other 2 sets, so I'm just gonna put on the hat. Floofy Foxy Deprived is the bestest. I'm shocked that you would say that. Didn't you like my previous run where I was literally immune to curses and couldn't be cursed for the entirety of the run? I thought that was pretty sweet. I enjoyed that. Royal Armory or a free curse. Oh, that's terrible. So I want the curse, but this weapon is terrible. Damage from your skill? No, no. Chat is split on where I should go. There will always be more curses. I don't want to chance on hit thing, because that's going to involve lucky, and I'm going to be horribly cursed. So, overwhelming presence. I don't have any buffs yet, but maybe. So, here's both sides of the argument. More curse, more better. The more curses that I have, the more stat I get because of deprived. That is the correct long-term play. Can I get to the long term with this absolute garbage weapon when I'm looking at a Royal Armory in the face? Royal Armory is the correct short-term play, so I can get to the long-term play. If I go for the bombs, I have to hope that I find something better later. And sooner rather than later. Flip a coin. I have a die in front of me. Doesn't curse increase curse room chance? I think so. Here. We'll even and odd it. Odds, curse, even, weapon, roll dice. And much like a true curse, I rolled a nat 1. So, curse it is. That bodes well, right? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Let's see, need a key. But I guess I'll look at another helmet. Oh, well. Oh, right into the other one. Okay. How's it going, Tiny? Glad you could make it. I will take the armor. Just more strength. Jeez. I hope your mom's ankle's okay. I understand how that goes. My mom broke her ankle so bad she had to get it replaced like several times and continuously for the rest of her days. It's not fun. Spore flail. Ow. At least mom is enhanced with artificial ankles. She is indeed. Oh, come on, I dashed. Alright, now I'm just getting beat up here. Yeah, to give you an idea of how my mom works, she messed up her ankle to the point of it being a permanent disability, and then at some point, relatively soon after that, she had to move. So we're just like, all right, you need to find a place that's like one floor, so you don't got to worry about it. She promptly moved into a place that is 2 floors, and her bedroom is on the 2nd floor, and everything else is on the 1st floor. So she has to stare as often as possible. Body armor. Hopefully I don't immediately perish. Alright. Honestly, more magic find is fine. No, the game wants me to be evil. Oh, and the game wants me to have stats. I mean, I would get more stats per stat. But I'm deprived and I know how these things go. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab an extra hearth. Meh. Yeah, I got a free flask refill. I should have opened this door and then did that. Oh well. Poisony Ice Scimitar, a Buster Blade, and a Banshee Tome. I don't think I like that as much as the Spore Flail. Twilight Branch. Who needs health anyway? Ouch. Extra companion capacity. I don't think I'm gonna upgrade this Spore Flail. The rats are going to judge me on decent strength. Okay, that's fair. One hit point in a dream is all you need. Who's got time for dreams in this economy? I almost got my Curse Motron back up. I kind of want to look for a companion. Just because I have the companion set. Why do I always run strength on deprived? Just curious. Because there's a cursed strength thing. And also, I like being strong. And it also starts you off having more strength than anything else anyway, so it's just easier to collect more of it. I hope this answered your question. Welcome to my TED Talk. Take this wrist boat. Oh, that didn't hit me. I refuse. Alright, that one might have hit me. You know, I'm just gonna run away for a while. There we go. I know int works well with curse. Like, I understand that. But also, meh. Don't trust myself. Give me a good weapon. Game. Ooh. Crushed Wowie Pop. A Zephyr. Alright. Got the Cursed Wowie Pop, and I've recharged my curse. It seems silly, but I think getting souls is going to be important. Oh. More cursosity. Oh, man. Just absolutely wrecking myself here. I mean, I can just supercharge my rage. But that's only when I'm hurt. which could be a reasonable amount of time, but eh. We're currently making people cold, so that helps with cold of the week technically, but eh. Let's go cold fire search. Nah. Another branch. Give me a companion, because I can have multiples. Repeat chill effect, or oh, even more rage. We're going to be the angriest deprived person in the world. Just finished watching the sick run last night. Glad I'm feeling better. Thank you. Oh, now we're really gonna do helicopter spins now that our rage is raging. As much as I want that armor. Curses be cursing. I could get hit by some of these guys to get bonus curses, but that's also scary because, you know, health and things. This is my second run. Dominance technically makes my rage ragier. Other than that, I can taunt. Which is also not bad. But maybe I just go for the angriest build. How angry can one person be? Not gonna go into the pawn shop. Mainly just because it's a pain door. Despite all of my rage. As much as I would like to get that armor, I'm gonna grab this key because there is a tavern coming up. And I would very much like to black market given the opportunity, if it shows up, which it did. Beautiful. Alright, so we can sell a couple of things here. We can buy stuff. I can buy more keys. I'm debating on if I want to spend 13 on that, or I can save my money, use the keys to reroll down here. The first run was the goodest good boy superhero, who had 15 out of 16 good. Meh, that's expensive contraband. Yeah, I think I'm good here. I don't think I'm going to reroll. I'm going to keep this last key. Keep the remainder of my money. Go punch this blood chest open. You know, Santa's probably alright for bang for buck. It's a wedding dress. How did he know? So anyway, I got this wedding dress from Santa. Thank you. Okay, bye. Good doing business with you. All enemies count as dragons and fiends. And then a goblin charm, which I don't want to use. Cool, what a dodge. What a not dodge. What an undodge. Just making sure those thrifty women can have a nice wedding dress. Yeah, that's all that was. Radiant damage. Yeah, okay. Who needs to block anyway? Oh, look at all that meat. See what we can do for weapons here. We can have them cursed. Tailwind is a buff that we can get really buffy if we wanted to go that route. It's two-handed, which is annoying. If it wasn't two-handed, I would be down for it, I think. axes with Titan Grip. But yeah, but then I gotta get Titan Grip. I don't think Tailwind's that worth it. We rather the Fury weapon. Absolutely. Yeah, if we can find the Fury weapon, that's what we want. In fact, what if I do that? Huh? What do you think of that? Still not good. I could open a melee weapon with my last key, or I can bratwurst and be dumber about it, which means we'll get less curses overall. Nah. Plus, we want to have higher intelligence because of the last upgrade we got. Also, wow, that spider web just stopped me in my tracks. I thought it was supposed to slow you down, not stop you entirely. Jeez. Moonshine Greatsword. Nah. I don't know if I like it more than Spore Flail still. Oh, let's do some fishing about it. Oh, jeez. I wasn't even thinking about fishing when I started fishing. Oh, electric eel. Well, I could sell you. And now let's break this fishing pole. Take that. Oh, cursed meat. Nom nom nom. How's it going, Zayu? I'm gonna find a better weapon than this. It's gonna happen. Maybe it'll be in here. It was not. You say hopefully this build is a nice build. Do you see me applying frost right this second? It is a nice build. Can you make a request for one of today's runs? You can make any request you want. Whether or not I'll do it depends on the request, I suppose. Aura. Aura and Dash. This is more safety. Maybe I can live on the safety. instead of doing the icky torch. Set up today's video. Okay. Throwing only run. I might be able to see if I can possibly maybe attempt to consider thinking about doing that. Gotta be completely decisive. Schedule, bing bong boom. Safe. Okay. Do I heal or do I hold? I'm gonna hold my souls because I still need to invest in my evosity, my evolocity, my evolution. Battle Rush will currently give me 50 power. But, maybe I go for momentum, just stamina recovery speed. It's nice, I guess. I'm not in love with any of those, so it'll probably get rerolled at my earliest convenience. Oh, I have my curse back. Ugh. I'm looking for a stat to upgrade. Game. Flame spear. I have so much stuff to sell, but I'm gonna need these souls, and it's a big soul. There we go. Don't really want any of these. But I have no dice. Thought I can wiggle properly. I could not. Yeah, I guess you go. pair of gloves, sure, why not? Ow. Oh, well, there's my revive. Oh, and I'm about to die. Whew. Still in it. Barely. Radiant damage counts as dark damage and vice versa. That's interesting. But, eh. Man, I need to be more evil, and there's not a whole lot that's helping me out here. I'll buy one for now. Cursed Keys is nice. Do I heart up? Do I heal up? Probably just heal up. Save some souls. Epic weapons. Ah, the crappy phantasm. Well, all right. An icy phantasm. Fear effect. Damage taken roll. Phantasm inflicts the fear. So, something like this, I suppose. The int is good, but the armor is also good. I think I'm gonna take the armor because I don't have a revive anymore. Yeah, I have the key headway to do this. Another bow. Take this door. Oh, war belt. No. No, I don't think so. Yeah, this one's enchanted slightly better. This one is negatively enchanted. Ow. I will refill this flask up, thank you very much. As much as the trait tomes is interesting, doing this, and then don't have enough gold for that. That's a little disappointing. No black market here is a little disappointing. What am I even looking to do here? Having icy on this bow is nice because that means I can replace a sapphire ring and still keep my chill effect, and the chill effect is good because we have Call the Weak. Oh, we could get some red dice so we can roll. Actually, can we even? No, we can't. We only have $15. I don't think we're doing much here. Does the booze vendor on the bottom left give alignment? No. The Viking did, but the Viking wasn't here. Alright, just shoot every arrow. Get rid of the robots. Oh, I walked right into that bullet. Well, how's it go, 9-5? None of this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, that was it, I suppose. This will be our last chance to even find a pawn shop. Let's see. Can I Titan grip a bow? That doesn't seem like it should work. Like, logically. This does do thrusting damage, so we could inflict puncture, which is nice. You people and your science. Yeah, apparently it works. I assumed that it probably would work. I was just saying, logically, makes no sense. A cursed shrine. God. I was gonna take the dexterity, but I can be even angrier. That's a lot of attack speed. Yeah, we'll go to a blood altar, why not? Ow. Well, now the blood altar feels slightly less good, but it's fine. Looking for boot, chest, accessory, hat, offhand. I'm looking for a lot of things. Boots was one of them. Not in love with my boots. I'm not in love with those boots either. Even with the Titan's grip, I cannot Ichor Torch. Did I get Best Friend? I did not get Best Friend. So, yes, my rage could be ragier. If we find that tome, I would probably replace Momentum. Well... Alright, let's give it a shot. Good old beef. Brawler's probably fine, though. I could keep rolling if we wanted to go full out, but if I don't keep some amount of souls, I'm probably not going to get evil enough to do the whole run, so I might just have to settle with this. I'm getting a lot of these branches, that's for sure. Everything is enchanted. And I'm happy with this icy enchant because, again, I can get rid of the sapphire ring. So... just in case I find something real crazy. Don't need to enchant you to get you bigger. I don't have enough money to upgrade you because I never found the pawn shop, so I'm gonna just hold on to all this stuff for no reason. Could I shoot a bit slower? You were trying to count the arrows. No. I physically can't shoot any slower. I only go faster. Oh, a legendary. Arrows and such. Burn damage per heart container. I don't do any burn damage, but I mean, that's better than what I got, so sure. If we can find the fiery infusion or something, could be okay. Alright, now we need to find a soul shop on this next floor and then be able to buy 2 things. Otherwise, our run is over slightly early. Right branch and hope for fire. We'll see, because I'm still holding out on a better sapphire ring. I might do that for the final floor, if we get to a final floor. A panda mask. Extra damage per food pickup I've consumed. I'm probably not going to recover enough mana to do another curse. I can actually look. Every 24 rooms. I'm like maybe a third or a quarter, somewhere in there. So maybe another 16 rooms, which I don't... Like, if I do, it'll be right at the end, and it's only 1 curse, so... Panda mask. Top end of damage, sure, why not? There's stuff somewhere. I'll shoot it from across the way and hope for the best. More attack speed. What's my crit hit chance? Like 29 something percent. Eh. Alright, this is the one time where I'm giving up the easy curse because I have to go to this shop. It is non-negotiable. And I can afford enough to become evil. Modifiers to your movement speed also apply to your chill effect. That's interesting. And then this accessory we can use because we are doing the cold damage with the bow. So we go boom. And then boom. Now that said, oh yeah, we didn't get the other movement thing, so yeah, this is fine. So this makes our chill effect more powerful, which then makes our Call the Weak more powerful. And we're at maximum evil, so we can keep running. So, ta-da. Oh yeah, I could have got a Quip load for Overwhelming Presence, that's true. I didn't think about that. Perhaps I should have. Oh yeah, Power Shard. I've done it. And still going strong? Well, we're still going. Strong's debatable, but we're still going. How's it going, Sully? Tiamat, get down here and fight me like a multi-headed dragon. This is technically an easy way to gain curses if I get hit by the right things. See? Look, I got a bonus curse just for you guys. Movement speed to tick speed. I mean, this makes Titan's Grip worthless, but now We want to get rid of Titan's Grip at some point. That bow sure is absurd. It kills the PC. This bow saved this run because it wasn't going great before it. Do I have obsidian dice? You know what? That's a great point. I believe I do have 1 obsidian die. Modifiers to your cursed hit chance apply to your critical hit chance. Now, we do nothing but crit. Easy. Hey. Potion. I know equip capacity gives me more buff, but potion also gives me more buff, and I think it gives me more and more buff. I mean, unless it's an Inferno potion. It had the potential to. Crit hit damage. That's not bad, considering that critting is all we do. That's specifically a weapon. I'm pretty happy with my weapon. Repair armor, and I could get that last flask back, but I refuse. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no! I have to escape. He got big and then he exploded. But now my bow's happy. Alright, well that worked out. The angriest... We had the goodest run ever, then we had the angriest run ever, Although admittedly it could have been more angry if I got the right things. He needed anger management. What are you talking about? He got so angry that he killed the devil and then died. I think it was managed. Pyro with a poison enchant consumable. That's madness. Someone wanted me to do throwing, and that's at least, like, vague enough where I can do other stuff with it. The Wanderer starts with a boomerang. And he can teleport to taverns, for what that's worth. Is there anyone else that's like... your chakrams, I believe, are thrown. But I'm not good at you. The Jester has daggers. They're not thrown. The Ninja has shurikens. That's pretty obvious. You want to do on-dash things. You want to do dash things. You just get a lot of events. Going to the tavern extra time is worth anything. I don't know. I haven't done Wander in the longest time, so I'll do Wander just because I feel like I've done the other ones more recently. We'll make sure to lean into the decks. I'm gonna make sure that we're much more dex prominent, so I'm gonna not get that strength. So not that I don't want strength, it's just that I want to make sure that dex is far and away the front runner. Don't give strength time to catch up. Get hit by a very easy bullet for no reason. Alright. Well, that's one way to make sure that dex stays ahead, is to just get a broccoli early on. Ouch. Bun was just like reroll. I was like, yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, the Wanderer's Coat. Event rooms grant extra stats, so that's nice. Take Mushroom Friend for more dexterity. Town portals once every 17 rooms. I can go to a town portal right now, but I have, like, no money and no keys, so I don't think I want to. But just know that I could. Robot. Keep smacking a tree with a boomerang. Try not to die on floor 1 like an absolute scrub lord. I can become a paladin. Alright. Can I portal after the boss? Maybe. But I still would have not enough money and not really any keys. I could level up here, but blessing. Crit damage, crit chance, or... Well, this is all very crit-centric. If I don't want to crit, grab this. If I do want to crit, do I want crit damage or crit chance? I think it's crit chance or crit damage, considering we're going very dexy. Int is more crit chance. So... yeah. And then a Royal Armory. A bow. A bow. That is cross. A Grandmaster Sharakan. And a rapier. We're sticking with thrown weapons. Shurikens is the only one that exists. Ow. Lethal chance at far range, tailwind. I feel like I could do better, but I feel like I could do worse too, and that's always where it gets complicated. How's it going, Color Star? I am indeed feeling a little bit better. Sharpshooter roll. Sully would reroll, but Sully's not playing. Or are you? Arwen also says roll. Alright. Well, I can do the opposite. I can get crushing hit chance as long as I'm at close range with my ranged weapons. Most thrown weapons are one-handed, so Titan Grip doesn't do much if I'm sticking with thrown weapons. Best friends forever, I would need a companion at some point. How's it going, Cedric? You know what? I was thinking I didn't want that anyway. So, best friends forever. With my little mushroom, it's going to give me 8 billion dexterity. And mushroom is a companion, yeah, so I do have a companion. So, I'll just get all of the dexterity. Lots of golden dice. Hey, it's me and James! Oh, I was more intelligent by seeing myself. Nice to meet you guys. I'm Lee. Yeah, being a skeleton, it's all I know these days. It really is a reference? Yeah, that's me and James. Lee and James took keto way too far. Nah. Visitor, take this. It's from us. Skill charm. And then if we talk again, see you around or not. James, you remember Rachel? Whatever happened to her, huh? She recently got married. And she lives in Florida now. Is that Pepsi? Of course not. I'm finishing a Dr. Pepper Zero. If you want the Coke Zero, same great taste, none of the calories, I have one ready if I need it. Wasn't she from Death Road? She was also in Death Road, yes. Didn't it used to say Barbara? Yes. And then I told Ruby Dev it would be funnier if it said Rachel. Because we know her Rachel. So we did. I could fix the armor, but I also need bombs, so... Bombs. Well, I also need keys, so I'm not getting that either. I used to live in Florida, and now I am living Florida adjacent, because I live in Georgia. At some point, I will visit Rachel, and then I will go to Disneyland. But probably not for a while. Disneyland, Disney World, Disney. The old tailwind nonsense. Movement speed, or on dash, good critical chance. It's early enough. We can try to maybe figure out a tailwind build if it shows up. And then we gotta go lawful since we've done good and evil already. Get the lot. That is a good way of remembering Cold Fire Surge. I probably will promptly forget it forever, but I'll try not to. How's it going, Greater Toby? More bombs. Extra dexterity. Give that frog a kiss. Oh, well, that's pretty good. I don't have that much in the name of money. Oh, curse blessing though. +5 strength, 25 power, or radiant damage to attacks. All of these are quite nice. I'll get the power. And then I can get my last lawful from you with the money I just made. and then boom, done. We have all the lawful we need. We can use an offhand. Why not? If I stay close, I get crushing hits. But if I stay close, I'm in the danger zone. You're right, I didn't pick up that trait, so never mind. I just made it up. Even more power. I very much need keys. More dexterity. I think this is a pretty easy reroll here. Lightning conductor's not bad. Dynamo would be good if I cared about my mana recovery at all, but I don't need to be teleporting to taverns that often, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, lightning conductor's fine. This blood chest looks suspicious. Stat, hex effects, which we're not doing currently, but maybe one day. Guy just punched me in the face. That was very rude. A hunting knife. Ah, yes, my paladin helmet. Now, can it repair an armor that's not needing repaired? Ha ha ha! Oh, it's full healing, baby. I can prevent myself from being cursed. Paladin set would probably be useful. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. You'd declare the cursed neck over the set piece. I considered it, but yeah. Rubber gloves is not bad. Each point of dexterity additionally grants 1% chance for all attacks to repeat. Now that's kind of fun. All enemies are considered fiends. We're going big dex, and we currently are going big dex. Maybe we go Jade Bracelet, and then we hold out for the dex gloves of plus 20 dex, so we can have the most dex to dex in the world of dex. I don't need to go into the law shop because I'm already at maximum lawful, so I'll just poke my head in here just to see if there's anything I want. The Goblin Charm is even more dex, but it would cost like all of my souls because it freaking curses are cursed. I don't think it's worth it. Dexterity and intelligence, good old cake. None of these weapons are thrown. You guys got Spell Brigade and played it? Oh, cool. I enjoy that game. Me and Scott will probably have to play it again sometime soon. Plenty of red dice. Sacrificing a health to then potentially get that health back and fill up my flasks. I don't hate that proposition, as long as I don't get hit in here. And I didn't. And then 3 dex, I always like that proposition. I'll grab a key. An event. Oh, we'll level up right next to the beach. Each point of dexterity additionally grants us lucky hit chance. Well, that's pretty good for us. Now we'll take a nap. We feel refreshed. 25% extra stamina recovery speed forever. Melee weapon or an accessory. Gloves, because we want to find those dex gloves. Thinking of getting the OG Terror Attack. I've never played the OG Terror Attack. I only know it's a thing because when we played that Terror Attack Survival, people are like, oh, that's like the regular game? And I was like, sure, probably. Does lucky hits work for your chance to repeat? I don't think so. I think lucky hit chance is just, but I don't know. I don't know. Don't take my word for anything, ever, at any point. That's a terrible glove. I don't do melee. I'll waste a bunch of golden gloves on nothing. Guess I'll take you. You're not the dex gloves, but... Oh, you make me heavy. I forgot. I didn't realize how heavy you were and how weak and frail I was. Well, I'll sell you or something. I could stat up. But me. Oh, well, there's the paladin shield. So I could do the full paladin set, but I have too weak baby noodly arms to do that properly. Yeah, pawn shop we can do. If I didn't want to drop attunement, I could put on this wooden cross pendant just to block this curse. But I don't think I will. I think we're gonna give up on you. I think we're gonna not worry about you. I don't think I'm gonna do paladin set long term, so I'm just gonna sell that now and hope that I don't get it again in a second. We'll get a curse at the shrine, and then we will go into a tavern, and hopefully I can find the cleric, and then I can get rid of some of this curse. Oh yeah, the other knife too. That's good. More power. One evil will not prevent the cleric, so I can go in here first before I reroll, just in case they were selling keys, so I could have done it some more, and they weren't. I'd rather buy the bombs from the other guy and save some money. This will cost me 10 gold, which is the same as the cleric, but once I buy from the cleric once, then the other ones will become 5 gold. Assuming that the cleric shows up, admittedly. Which he did. Perfect. Alright. Get rid of all that curse. I don't think I'm going to enchant this weapon because I still want to find a better weapon. Although maybe I don't. Maybe I stick with the Grandmaster Shuriken the entire time. You know what? Boom. It's quick. Also, I rerolled the bomb guy before I used the bomb guy, so I didn't get the bombs from the bomb guy, and I could go get bombs from the bomb guy, but it's dexterity. An event with more dexterity in it. Give me the lesson of true speed. All right. I know how to dance. 10% movement and attack speed. Show me... I was gonna say epic or gloves. That's what I'm looking for. The shurikens. Ow. Alright. This is the intelligent one. I want the dex one. How dare you? Although Assassinhood gave you 25% crit hit damage per dexterity trait you have, we're probably going to have all dexterity traits, so going Assassin might be, like, the move. Wasn't there a way to take your hood down, or are you psyoping yourself? There was. I don't know if there still is. I don't remember. It's like you have to like right click it or something. But I don't know. Maybe it only works for some things. Modifiers to your attack speed also apply to my tick speed. Each stack of shock additionally does more crit damage. And we are going super crit mode, so I guess we do that. Blast bomb. For the assassin gloves. Alright, you know what? We're assassins now. Our crit chance is 35%. Clockwork hammer, bola, lance. Meh. Nothing I want. How's it going, Fent? Oh, even more dexterity. Man, if I find these dex gloves, I'm gonna be real sad, because I have this set that involves gloves, but the more dex I have, the more this jade bracelet goes nuts. Lord Maggot, thank you very much for the 40 months. How you doing? Oh, we made an error. We broke the game. We're officially too powerful. I need to upgrade this even more. No, I can't get that dex. I need more bombs. I need more money. I know I said I need more bomb. Oh, hey, more bombs. Critical hit damage per dexterity trait you have. But I need that assassin hood. Because the assassin's giving me critical hit damage per dexterity trait I have. Wait a minute. Wait just a gosh darn second. Alright. If I find the dex gloves, then I'm all set. And get the ring. I don't want to get the ring because I'm using the jade bracelet. Oh, God. Also, I'll go and serve it. Equivalent capacity. I can use that. Movement speed, sure. Now we'll just break it. Oh, that didn't hit me. How dare you? Kind of frustrated. Major deadline for work coming up. Certain systems need to do testing or suddenly refusing to cooperate. Oh, yeah. I've been there before. I hope it gets better. Inflicts intimidate to all enemies. Well, I don't do melee damage. Thank you very much. Phoenix, thank you very much for the 30 months. I'm sorry for what I just did to your relative. Lightning crushing hit chance. Thank you very much, Wraithbow.
Oh, Maya train high clerk.
I'll just use all of my dice willy-nilly. I'll be the williest and the nilliest. It did not work out for me. But we tried.
Safety first. Put on your helmet.
Oh, Greater Toby has been hit with a anonymous helmet from the shadows. Thank you very much. Also, hype train success and such. Thank you very much. I'm gonna keep holding on to these souls, although, you know, maybe getting an extra heart's not the worst thing in the world. I am gonna get more money because I need more money to upgrade this weapon, because I have a feeling I'm just gonna, this is my weapon. Mellum, thank you very much for the gift sub to Jonkson. More dice.
Hello there.
Mendata, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. We have a couple of things that we can pawn. We'll pawn the paladin helmet. We'll pawn you. We'll pawn you. I'm gonna keep this old hunter cap just in case we find the dex gloves. I will consider making that swap. You'd consider do the prime sub thing, but SGDQ this weekend. I understand. As a big SGDQ guy, I understand. This is an SGDQ shirt that I got from last year's summer one. I don't think this was from the winter one. I'm feeling watched. And I have the money to upgrade you. Alright, so this Grandmaster Shuriken is as Grandmastered as it's gonna get. Oh, poke in here. I was thinking, buddy. You're wondering how the crowd will be affected at GDQ? In what way? I am unfamiliar with any unusual situations. Ah. Okay, let's not get hit 1,000 times when the fight's just about over. Ouch. Plus 25% stats from dexterity. It's not 20 dexterity. It's 12.5 dexterity. Sort of. $62.5 versus 50. Yeah, so 12.5. Is 12.5 more dex worth giving up 20% crit chance? Because by taking both of these off, I'll get 20% crit chance, but I can put on the old hunter hat cap and maintain the crit damage. Our crit chance is 37% with these two. Without them, it would just be 17%. I don't think it's worth it, sadly. I think that extra crit chance is important, unless we can find another way of bumping our crit some more. I should recover. Okay, can everything stop being just the worst forever? For 2 seconds. Okay. My repeats dealing double damage when 51% of my attacks do repeats is pretty good, actually. So... Abyss Cloak. I can have a Dark Aura. Adora. The Explorer. I'm so invested in this weapon that I don't think I'm going to entertain looking at another weapon. I'm just going to get the key just in case I need that key. If I had a key, I would have looked, yes. But not having a key, I think, was a non-starter. +2 chain lightning chains. We do indeed do chain lightnings. But radiant damage would improve our lucky hit chance, but our lucky hit chance is already 130%, so I guess we'll go chains. We go in here. We do that. We can either reroll once to try to get rid of our 2 curse, or we can just say, the heck with it. Get some drinks. And then eat a salad about it. And then just get even more cursed about it. Could always bomb a curse shrine, sure. But I can also get more decks. I'll give up 1 dex for an obsidian mimic. Maximize your tally effects, poison duration. Wow, you guys are terrible. Okay. Burnt tree would not be bad for us, and we know that one. Cleric Chapel, Master of Combat, Architect's Vault. We should learn something new here. Even if the burnt tree is good. Is burnt tree the fire resin? Yes. Maybe we do something adjacent to the burnt tree, looking for the electric one, just for funsies. So maybe Star Moon Star or Moon Moon Star. Alright, we'll go Moon Moon Star. Oh, it was just potions. Damn it, Moon Moon. I'm going to carry those with me. For later. I'm not thrilled with my offhand. Got him. Got him. Aura shenanigans. Tick speed. Fire damage. Give up 30 power to get a block and armor and an aura radius, which would help my abyss cloak that I'll probably put on after next floor, because next floor I'll have my last event room, and then as soon as I get my last event room, I can take off the wanderer coat. So, alright. I don't think I'm going to be doing this, so... we'll do this. Can I do that without being encumbered? Yes, because they both weigh the same. I am simply cumbered. Modifiers to my lucky hit chance applies to my critical hit damage. I mean, if we're going full crit monster, I feel like I have to take that. So, when you consider that I can stack 5 stacks of shock, which gives 125. My crit hit damage is 600 without that. So, 725% crit hit damage, realistically. It's pretty good. Hey, look, more decks. Well, I certainly don't need this blacksmith whetstone. Oh, well, here's the event. Oh, this is chaos and... yeah, +1 chaotic, and then a legendary charm of 10 curse. I don't need 10 curse. Thank you very much. But we'll put on the abyss cloak to start attuning to that. You say it's a bad event, but if I got this on, like, the Deprived last time, I would have been all for it, because I would have loved it. Does that technically synergize with Abyss? Yes, but it anti-synergizes with my electric stuff, so it's just like, eh. Also, Bun, there are curse builds that you can do for characters that aren't super specifically into curse stuff. It's subjective and the like. Well, I'll even carry it with me so I can decide what I want to do with it later. Abyss Cloak attuned. Watch it grow! Grow! That's a big aura. Blood Altar. I still could use some better boots. You know what? Why not? Well, I'm not going to get that bombable, that's for dang sure. I did not find better boots. Nah. Venomous Quiver. 100% weapon lucky hit chance. I mean, thanks. Like, I hate to tell you that I already have 100% lucky hit chance, but I do. Well, heck with it. Beetle armor. It's specifically melee damage, which is sad. Tequila now. Now we're talking. Set item, body armor. Meh, meh, meh. Yeah, epic's good enough. How's it going, Gadrius? I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Gotta make sure I say hi to everybody. Got him. 100% infusion effect. If we had gotten the permanent burn infuse earlier, it would have been a potential consideration. But we're going so crit monster that even then, I don't think we do. I'll save my golden dice. We're gonna have potential other opportunities to roll, and this was just for an epic, not a legendary. The legendary was just lucky. How's it going, machine? Our tiny roguing has been going well. Trait tomes. Is there anything that I would want to get rid of? I feel like we're using absolutely everything that we got. Damaged with non-critical hits. That's not what I want to worry about right now. You know what? I'm going to use my last key in protest. Alright, so this aura is fine and all, but if we're going full crit monster, I think 20% crit chance is just better, right? Alright. And now my hat is also my pants. Now I almost wish that I had kept the power offhand, but alas, I guess I'll have a little bit of extra safety. Oh, why did I dodge that way? That didn't seem correct. Probably because it wasn't. I'll grab a key. More decks, more better. Raijin. On attack triggers a chain lightning. That's more lightning per lightning. But it's not my Grandmaster Shuriken. Ah, critical hit damage. Now we're talking. Critical hit chance. Now we're talking. Although, I still think I might value Dex just because it gives me another chance to repeat. I'll use my last bomb for this. It's fine. Crit build, baby. Alright, now. I wanted to see what would happen if I did this. Oh yeah, it's just a tavern in limbo. I have no money, so I'm just kind of here for funsies. I just wanted to see. Black market. Yeah. I probably should have. But I don't think it's gonna matter. Just the same. Yeah, we're fine. How's it going, Gary? Just take care of the robots. And we'll take care of the hands of Gary. And then we'll hit the face of Gary. And then he'll summon the friends of Gary. Bye, Gary. Well. Let's see what we can find. It really wants to give me a quiver. Oh, the sheriff boots. For all my guns. Cursed hits have 2 times the chance. You know, that's interesting. Because I will trigger more that way, because I am slightly cursed. And now... Hold on. I still have to attune to it, so it's not showing me the proper cursed amount, but why not? You know what? I'll carry that too, just in case. Grab me an extra heart for the road. I'll heal later. And also, it's potion time. I cannot attune here. That's an old mechanic. I can attune at the final fireplace, but by then I will already be attuned. Now I'm attuned. Get back here and fight me, coward. More decks. Alright, let's stop getting hit by random stuff. I don't have a heal for that. Blessing. More power! Could refill the flask, but no guts, no glory. Lucky hit inflicts charm. Give me another potion. Alright, attack speed up. We like that. Again, I don't think there's any traits I'd ever want to replace, so... And I don't have any more red dice. So, equip load capacity, in case that comes up for whatever reason. Right at the end. It won't. Okay. Well, here we go. And just so you know, I'm still wearing my base leather boots because game didn't want to replace my boots. And my little green mushroom man gave me 22.5 dexterity, being an absolute champion. Death, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I think you're not long for this world. Got him. That's not bad. That's not a bad throwing speed. 10% attack speed per boss crown you have, plus quick. And then our crit hit chance was 640% plus 125%. So 765% crit damage with more than a 0.5% chance to crit, attacking that fast. And all of the repeat attacks are double damage, by the way. So, yeah, that seemed pretty good. So 3 victories. We were the goodest boy, we were the angriest boy, and then we were the crittiest boy. And then we were the deadiest. Bleh. Alright. So, pretty good stream. Hope everybody enjoyed it. YouTube video will be out in about 10 minutes. Make sure to go check that out. I hope everybody has a good rest of their day. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.